most mainstream fitness trainers are teaching lies about your abs. Look at this athlete pushing through another frantic set of bicycle crunches. Crunches and sit-ups will definitely make you sweat. They burn, and that sensation creates a false correlation with actually building core strength. The reality is that your spine is paying the price. When you isolate the stomach muscles and repeatedly flex your lower back against the floor, you risk serious long-term damage. I spent 90 days testing every major abs exercise. No gym, no machines, no excuses. I threw out the movements that failed and documented the ones that proved biomechanically safe. The core is a structural system designed to protect the spine. By the end of this 90-day protocol, we can replace random exercise selection with a perfectly ranked, evidence-based routine. Step 1 is clearing out the junk. We need to immediately eliminate the bottom-tier exercises, starting with the D tier, bicycle crunches. Bicycle crunches are total chaos. Your elbows flail, your knees jerk, momentum does the work, and you end up looking like a fish out of water. This photograph shows the classic C-tier sit-up. It is 90s nostalgia that has been superseded by modern biomechanics. Look at the form. You are hammering your hip flexors, all while grinding your lumbar bones into the floor. It is a hard pass. Crucifix crunches fall into the B-tier trap. They give you a satisfying oblique squeeze, but there is zero room for progressive overload. They are fine for a burnout, but they offer little for long-term development. Any core movement relying on spinal flexion, ground friction, and momentum is a net negative for your health. Drop them completely. Now we rebuild. We start with stationary isometric holds. These movements lock your midline in place and train the deep tissue layers more effectively than dynamic crunching. This diagram illustrates proper mechanics of the A-tier basic plank. Most people do it incorrectly. Actively lock your glutes and pull your ribs down. This lock creates a rigid bridge, preventing your lumbar spine from sagging under gravity, forcing deep core muscles to fire. Then there is the hollow body hold. It is unflashy and simple, making it an essential A-tier movement for deep midline control. Mastering these stationary, locked spine holds builds the structural power required for complex athletic movements, like heavy squats and handstands. Once you have the foundation, we elevate the routine with advanced integrators. These A-tier movements demand that you control your pelvis against gravity, starting with hanging leg raises. Hanging leg raises demand serious core integrity. You must rely on muscle control to pull your pelvis upward without swinging. This targets the lower abs directly. Now look at the dragon flag, Bruce Lee's favorite. This vector map breaks down why the dragon flag is so brutal. Your lats, glutes, and legs must work together as a single kinetic unit. Acting in unison, they stop spinal hyperextension. True core mastery requires integrating the upper and lower halves of your body. This forces the entire system to actively resist the pull of gravity as a single unit. Watch the muscular tension in this video as the athlete performs the undisputed S-tier king of core exercises, the ab wheel rollout. Every single rep requires total focus. You can scale it from your knees up to a standing position, but the mechanic remains the same. It forces full body tension to directly challenge and resist spinal extension. To balance out all this intense anterior chain work, you must include dependable B-tier stabilizers, the side plank and the Superman hold. Do not skip these. The side plank targets the obliques to prevent lateral collapse. The Superman hold balances your posterior chain, acting as the counterweight to your anterior work. A bulletproof core requires 360 degrees of armor. By balancing the front, side, and rear kinetic chains, you eliminate weak points and protect your spine from injury. This tier list displays our complete hierarchy of core exercises. The data separates the safe S and A tier movements from the harmful C and D tier mistakes. You now have a fully functional, spine-safe workout system that requires almost zero equipment. Stop chasing random burns. Start your next workout with the hollow body hold and the ab wheel rollout, and train the deep layers. Ultimately, treating the core as a structural system provides the foundation for lifelong strength and permanent injury prevention.